Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I won't say good morning because it's not a good morning. Excuse me. It's now afternoon. It is Thursday, and it's only my second day of work. 2 days off this week. I had Monday, Tuesday off. I have a couple of days with Claire. So did a run up to where'd I go yesterday? Can't for the life remember where I went yesterday. It was Nissa. Where did I go? Oh, Ed's gone. Oh, let's have a look. Da 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 da. Scunthorpe. Went to Scunthorpe yesterday. Had a late start. 9 o'clock collection. Put that there for the minute. Yeah, the 9 o'clock collection. So I didn't start until 7:30 yesterday morning. Where is he going? That's alright. Let's get out of here. I'm in Stransham Services at the moment. Just had a 45-minute break. Out. Yeah, the late start yesterday. I didn't start till 7:30 to load up in Avonmouth at 9 o'clock yesterday morning for a Scunthorpe load for 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So it was a relatively short day. I did have to have an extended break because I would have got there way too early. I got there 4 o'clock as it was, and they let me in at 4, which was quite good. And I got tipped there. I was done there for about 5:20, and I literally went over to Hensall depot then, parked up in Hensall after 11-hour day, and started at just after 6 this morning.
After 80 yards, turn left.
Going to Pollington, the place where we load blocks for Newport. So loaded up this morning. It's just gone 12 o'clock now, midday. I've just stopped for a 45-minute break, as I just said. And I'm due down to Newport now for about 25 to 2. So I thought, well, don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. So I thought, right, I'm sat here with, just drink my cup of tea, as I do. And I thought, yeah, let's get the cameras out. Let's start vlogging from now, and I can do half of today and then into tomorrow, so probably get a little bit of content in there.
Right on the roundabout and take the second.
So I'm heading down to Newport, get these blocks off. I don't know what I'm doing from there. I haven't been told yet, but I soon find out when I get down there. I say I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away from the yard now. So it won't be too long before I get down there. So what I'll do is I'll do a nice little time lapse now down the M50 and the 449 till I get into Newport. And then I'll come back to you when I'm at the yard, and hopefully get some footage of maybe Mike unloading the blocks, because I'm sure he's going to be taking them straight off, because they've got to be transshipped onto a crane wagon, because they're going to be delivered to site in Cardiff. So I should imagine they'll be coming off and being delivered this afternoon. So hopefully I'll get some footage of that, maybe a bit of unstrapping and Mike unloading and whatever, but we'll see. See how it goes, see what happens when I get down there, and yeah, let's crack on down to Newport, and let's get the rest of this day sorted, is it? Catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles.
When you're down and you stare out your window, hoping that you'll come up with some words to say, that's not okay. Like you're fed up with heartbreak, and you know that you can't take another day. Well, that's not okay. We can never go back this road, you never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of time lapse. I know they're a little bit quicker now than I used to do because the action camera I'm using now has its own time lapse feature and it's easier for editing. Doesn't cause any problems when I'm actually in the editing suite. Whereas if I do a normal recording for like say half hour and then reduce it down to 2 minutes, it causes problems. It flickers and fluctuates while it's in the editing side of things, which causes a few problems. But now I've got the time-lapse feature on the new camera. It's brilliant. I just leave it on for an hour and that gives me about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes worth of footage for a time-lapse, so it's really good. So that's one good thing about the camera. I will be doing a review on that camera next week, which will probably be up the following weekend. I have had a Casso on to me about asking me when I'm going to do the review on it, so obviously the last couple of weeks I've been a bit tied up with different things, so next week I'll be doing a review on the E50 Elite camera. It's really good, I gotta be fair, it is a nice little camera. A little bit on the pricey side, but I got a discount code with it anyway, so you will get a 20% discount on it, but all that will be in the review anyway, so. I've got the side camera on as well. So I'm hoping that that lasts, because I haven't charged it up yet. And I know it ran out on me last time. So, yeah, I'm just coming into the yard, or towards the yard now, so I just thought I'd bring you in with me. And I've got a feeling Gavin's going to be there as well, because as I said on Friday, or Saturday when I came back in, he does that compactor work now, and I know he was in the yard earlier. Got back to the yard about 10:15, but then he's got to wait for it to be refilled. So, you never know, might be able to get some footage of that being done. That's why I thought I'll run the cameras as I'm coming in. If they're there filling it up with all the waste, then just see how it's all done. And because what they do is they go around all the different schools. It looks like one's going in now actually, just so when turning right. They use the smaller wagons to collect all the waste food and everything else, and then they put it up the ramp and tip it into the back of the compactor, which is what Gavin then takes up to Aylesbury. So I'm sure I just saw one turning right now going down towards the yard. So whether it's going to our yard or it's going to their yard, I don't know, because we do it for a company that's across the road from us. I'm not quite sure exactly where they are, but let's see if he's turning left when he goes down the bottom there now. No, he's gone straight down, so he's obviously going to his own yard. One of my neighbours, just give me a wave. Yeah, so I'm going to see now whether there's anyone there tipping blocks or bricks now. If there is, I'll just park up and wait for him to do that, and then I'll get these tipped off. It's a one-way system, lovely. Shouldn't be doing that. There we go. Oh. Unusual to see two of the rescue wagons there. Thought they were police to start with, but they're not. They're just rescue wagons. That's why I went, oh. Well, I said I was going to get you about 25 to. It's 1:36 now, so it wasn't a bad guess. A pretty straightforward rundown from Stransham anyway, so that was good. Oh, gate shut? Why is the gate shut? It's very unusual. Well, as you know from Saturday, they were having problems with the gate. We had to bring Ian back down Saturday night to try and sort it out. Ah, the guy's here to fix it. That's what it is, look. Got the gate man there. And the grey van on the right hand side there. Yeah, Gavin's still here. And they're doing blocks by the look of it. Looks a bit busy. So go around the other side, turn around and reverse into there, I think. I think that's what I'll do. You alright, mate? All good? I don't know whether I'm going to get this turned round with that other lorry there. We see. Let's have a look. Just have to blind it in, maybe. Should be right there. Should be okay. Go in next to the other compactor. Alright, that's that sorted. I'll go and see Mike now, see what he wants to do. And I'll put that side camera on charge. I think I'll use that a bit more today as well. Yeah, I'll go see Mike, see what's happening. And then I'll come back to you, let you know. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles. Alright, guys. I'm just waiting to tip. They're just loading up one of the wagons, but I've got the front camera now facing to the right. They're actually just turned up now to do a bit of tipping into the compactor. So I thought I'd show you it. I haven't got my other mic on, but you should be able to hear me okay because I'm not moving, so. See him reversing up now. Use little 7.5 tonners. And believe it or not, it's a tipper. You can see it. You see it on there? Yeah, you can see it on there now. That actually tips up. You'll see it now. Got the bars on the floor, and lock the back. I've never seen him do this myself yet, so not a very nice smell, believe you me. When they start emptying this, it is rank. It really is nasty. The company that's actually doing it do come down and wash it all down every day once they've done the tipping and the compactor is loaded and everything else. Once that's gone, then they come back and they clean all the area out, they jet wash it down, and so it's really good in that respect. So let's unlock the back now. recording it.
You're recording what? Huh?
Well, every time I come in, I'm still recording now. I'm talking to Gavin, I am. Every time I come in, they see the compactor. You can't see you anyway, so you're alright.
Who are you talking to?
The camera. Every time I come in, I tell them about what you do with it.
Well, why do you take the camera up and go show them?
No, just see them. They can. I've got the front face.
Bring the smell.
No, see what I mean? It does stink. I just told them now it stunk. There you go. See, it's a tipper. And looking at it normally, you would never think that was a tipper. And there's all the waste food going in. Just like a normal bin wagon, that compactor then just scoops it all up as normal. But what does that trailer weigh itself, Gav? What's the actual trailer weigh?
Unit and trailer empty is 24 ton.
Anyway, normally a unit and trailer is about 15 ton normally, but that one with the unit together is 24 ton. So you can carry what, 19 ton?
They take 19 tons with a leeway of an extra ton.
Yeah, 19 ton with a leeway of an extra ton, so. And that goes up daily. Every single day that goes up, it gets loaded. It comes from the schools and that, doesn't it?
Sorry?
All the waste comes from the schools?
Everywhere. Everything. Like, anywhere that produces food, they'll take the waste.
Right. So there we go. It's not just from schools, it's anywhere that produces food waste. They collect it and then it goes up, it comes here and then goes up to Aylesbury. So, and that's done daily. And sometimes Gav does two runs a day if he can. So, yeah, lots of food waste in there. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys how that worked. So I'm just still waiting to unload myself. So as soon as I'm sorted and know what I'm doing, I'll come back to you, let you know. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles. Right, I've just looked back on that time lapse. That was about 35-40 minutes. All in the space of 13 seconds. I think I'm gonna have to see if I can lengthen the time lapse space. I think I've got to adjust the settings a bit, I think. So you just would have seen a very, very quick time lapse, 13 seconds worth. Go on there, build up. Just fueled up. Add blued up. I'm heading over to Mega now. Have a load for tomorrow morning for West Thurrock, of all places. It's not too bad, it's for 8:30. So it all depends how long now it'll take me to get loaded in Mega. I'm hoping I'm gonna have a chance, because I've got, what have I got? 4:43 on the clock. So it's 4 hours. I got just over 4 hours running time. So by the time I get over to Mega now, it'll be just under 4 hours. I have to see if I can find somewhere where I can park up then. Ideally, the closest I can get to West Thurrock, the better. It'll give me more driving time tomorrow. That's typical, that phone hasn't gone off now for the last 25 minutes. As soon as I put the camera on, bing bong. Bing bong. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm in two minds now whether to. Ooh, it's getting warm. In two minds whether to run as far as I can. Again, it all depends on how quick I get loaded in Mega. Right, aircon on. That one on low. Let's get this going. I'm flipping boiling. What was I saying? Yeah, all depends how quick I get loaded over here, because in Mega you could be there 2-3 hours. I got plenty of time. I started at 6:15, so I've got until 9:15 tonight. But ideally I don't really want to reduce tonight. I'd like 11 off. So got until 7:15. So I think, again, seeing how long I'm in Mega for, possibly get the Swindon truck stop maybe. But we just have to see. I really don't know yet. It's pointless trying to plan anything until I know what time I'm coming out of Mega. So, yes. We'll see. So Gavin got away, a little bit behind, because the loads were a bit late coming in for his compactor. But he's heading up to Aylesbury now. And he's hoping to get that up there before 6 o'clock, which I can't see because it's now 3:30. He'll have about half hour to go. It's about 3.5 hours up there. So the problem he's got is he's got to come back because he's going to have a service, and his truck's due in for service in the morning down in Highbridge. So he was hoping to get away a little bit earlier today so he could get up there, up to Aylesbury, and then excuse me, straight down to Highbridge tonight, so he's there first thing in the morning. But whether he can do it or not now, I don't know. But we will see. Really dry. Glad I got my juice. Really should drink more water. I don't drink enough water. I'd rather drink tea or juice. Everyone tells me, drink more water, it's better for you. At my age, I don't really care anymore. If I like it, I'll drink it. Oh, there's a bit of traffic now. Great. Schools, innit? 3:30, schools are out, traffic's building. Even in this weather, parents go and pick their kids up. Have a walk. Nice. Nice weather. Bit of exercise. Save this traffic. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to crack on over now to Mega, get loaded. Say it's 3:30 now. See what time I got. Oh, there is it. Come back to you when I'm on my way out. Catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles. Hey guys. What time did I go in? 3:30. What time is it now? 6:15. Unbelievable. 2 hours 45 minutes. I was waiting an hour for one pallet. The guy that was loading me was really apologetic. Fair dues to the guy. He said it's this new system we've got, there's a feeder system in there now, and they were just waiting for this one pallet to be fed out for me. Oh, what can I say? Oh. So that's stuffed me up now because I was hoping to get majority of the way, and I've got, well, 3 hours, but there's nowhere to park in 3 hours. So it looks like I'm going to be Swindon truck stop. Get there for about 7:30. But I'm not going to hold my breath for a parking space at 7:30 at night. So I don't know what else to try. So I've got to be in secure parking, and there's no way I'm going back to the yard and then run into West Thurrock first thing in the morning. Not a chance, because that means I won't be back tomorrow then. It's guaranteed when I leave West Thurrock, it'll be a Sevenoaks, and that'll probably be down to Highbridge, because they never give me one down to Newport. So I need to get a certain amount away so I can at least gain the time I'm using now tomorrow. Because I'd say West Thurrock is probably about 3 hours 45 from Newport, depending on traffic obviously. And if I left in the morning, that means I'd have to leave at least 4 o'clock in the morning just to get up there, and then it's got to be about 45 minutes to an hour from West Thurrock down to Sevenoaks, and you're looking at another 3.5 to 4 hours back to Highbridge. So there's just no chance I could do it. So I have to run out a certain amount, and I'm not going to get that far anyway. It's only going to be an hour and a quarter, so I'm only gaining an hour and a quarter. Yeah, there's just nowhere else to park, literally nowhere else to park. So stuck between a rock and a hard place at the moment. So I'll try Swindon, see if there's any spaces available at Swindon. See, I'm not going to hold my breath. It's 7:30 at night. It will be choco. It will be busy. Unless I fall really lucky, but I can't see that. So, yeah. What I should do really is ring the office and put it in their hands where they want me to park to. I know exactly what the answer will be. Oh, you'll have to find somewhere. Yeah. Alright, we see what Swindon's like, see if we can get to Swindon, see if we can get in there, see if we can get parked up there. At least it's an hour and a quarter up the road, which means then it'll probably be about 2.5 hours to West Thurrock from there. That means I can start at 6 in the morning and hopefully get there for about 8:30. May have to leave a little bit earlier just to give some leeway for traffic that time of the morning on the M25. Yeah. So probably have to be a little bit earlier than 6 o'clock. What I'll do is, if I do get into Swindon, bumpy, like riding the waves this part of the M4, coming up to the bridge. Woo! Little bit uneven, to say the least. Yeah, I'll put where I'm going into the sat-nav, and that'll give me a rough idea of the time of getting there from Swindon. Let me just go from there. I'm going to continue the vlog into tomorrow anyway, so you'll be seeing what I'm doing tomorrow anyway. So yeah, so I'm going to crack on, get up to Swindon, see if I can get in there. I'll come back to you when I get there. Catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles.
Sometimes you gotta see it with your own eyes. Run wild, you gotta let it out, those good vibes. I'm on a trip with you. Go down, salute the sun, you're the morning light.
Evening, guys. Right, success. I got into Swindon. Skin of my teeth, but I actually got into Swindon truck stop. There is about, what can I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 7 Keywell wagons in here tonight, including me. And majority of us are all going to the same place. So, all different times. I've got, I believe mine's 8:30. Got no time on you. Oh, 9 o'clock mine is. Delivery time 9 o'clock. So that's not so bad. So that gives me my half hour. I'm going to leave here hopefully about 5:30 in the morning anyway, just to give myself plenty of time to get in. Because there's lots of road works. I mean, I could really go up the 40 if I wanted to. I'll go up the 420, hit the M40 at Oxford, and then head down to 25 that way. It's about 16-20 minutes longer, but I wouldn't hit the roadworks on the M4 because we got there's about 16 miles of roadworks where they're switching to a smart motorway on the M4. That's all 50 mile an hour and through rush hour. That'll be a nightmare. But if I leave at 5:30, that means I'll go through that for about 6:30. So it might not be too bad. And it's just a 25 to contend with then. But we see in the morning. So yeah, I'm aiming to leave here for 5:30. So we'll see. So the guy behind me was one of the Highbridge drivers. Talked to him quite a few times. He backed me in, make sure I was alright when I was, because they put me right on the end. Because obviously I explained to him what I had on, and he did his best. The guy the parking guy actually did his best to find something for me. He said put it by there, to just make sure you get yourself right back, because I'm basically right on the corner. So apparently Sainsbury's have stopped people parking on the slip road coming into the truck stop. They just start there clamping now, so that's no good anymore. That used to be a godsend, that did. But apparently people were taking a mick and covering the fire exits and everything else, and they've stopped it. So it takes a couple to spoil it for the rest, eh? But there we go. So yeah, I'm parked up. I've just had a shower. Just got back from that. I feel so much better after it as well. I'm going to get the oven out now, have some tea. Claire will be finishing work soon as well. It's 8:30, so she'll be finishing work in a bit. So I'll probably get a phone call from Claire now. So that's me for the evening, and I will speak to you in the morning, guys. So be about 8.5 hours for me, maybe 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours. 8:33. No, it'll be 9 hours. If I leave here at 5:30, it'll be 9 hours from here. So I'll be having probably about a 9-hour 45 break tonight. So that's fine. Yeah, I'll speak to you in the morning, guys. I'm going to enjoy my food. I've got some nice Chinese to have tonight. Some sweet and sour chicken, chicken fried rice, and some duck spring rolls. So I'm going to enjoy them now. I'm going to get the oven out, put them on, get the iPad out, watch an episode or 2 of Game of Thrones until I speak to Claire, and then I'll be hitting the sack and getting them nice and early. So I'll speak to you in the morning, guys. Take care. Doodles.
Morning, guys. Hope everyone's well this morning. I am just leaving Swindon truck stop. And it is 5:45. Taco went in at 5:30, done all my checks. Went and used the facilities, as you do. And heading into West Thurrock. Due to get there at 8:15, which isn't bad for a 9 o'clock tip, so. But I'm sure that will change with the traffic. Let's see what the day brings today, eh? So we got 2.5 hour run now into West Thurrock, and let's see where I'm getting for a backload then. Should imagine it'll be Sevenoaks. I'm just hoping traffic is kind to me today. Excuse me. As, otherwise I'm going to be struggling for time. I mean, I can do a 10-hour drive and a 15-hour shift today, but I don't particularly want to be finishing at 8:30 tonight. Someone on the bike waving at me. Absolutely recognised me. Well, you would have seen him. Yeah. Probably caught that on camera. So, if that was you on the motorbike, very good morning. Oh dear. Yes, I'm currently heading down the 419 now, heading back towards the M4. Sat-nav is telling me that the quickest way is going to be down through Bracknell, onto the M3, to N25 round that way, and across the Dartford. Normally I would go straight up the M4 to 25 and go round the 25 clockwise round the A13 that way, but saying it'll be quicker, so we'll see what the traffic's like when I get to junction 10 and go from there really. It's telling me the other way is about 15 minutes longer, so still got time to get there. And as I say, we see how it goes. Alright, let's see what this day brings. I'm going to crack on the West Thurrock and I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles.
Tell you everything I've seen, the friends I've made, and then you tell me how you've been. Look a little closer, it's been quite some time. You gotta let me know if I'm out of line. But there's some words that I just wanna hear you say, put it all straight before this night turns into day, and then I'm on my way. Yeah. Yes, I'm on my way. A bit naive and so eager to please. You know I played for love, but it got me on my knees. Now's the time to reap what I've sown, your words echoing in every single bone. Underwater, so far out at sea, there's no cure.
Hey guys, right, I'm here. Got here nice and early, it's 9 o'clock booking, got here at 8:30. It's 10 to 9 now. Don't know, I put all my paperwork and everything else in, but there's like, blimey, 7 trucks in front of me. The 8 o'clock one of ours is just across there. He's just doing his curtains up now. One of our other guys is over by there, he's being tipped, and I've got, I'm in a row of trucks here now. I've just been parked up because I was outside, so there was no room. It was absolutely manic when I got here 20 minutes ago. But fair dues to them, they're getting through them quite quickly.
So hopefully it won't be too long before I get into tip. I'm going to go open my curtains, or unclip my curtains now, ready. But I've got at least another 5 trucks in front of me. So it was 8, but they've gone down in 20 minutes by 3 because the one container's just gone over there onto the bay, and the other 2 have been, well, the one's been tipped, so he comes out now. One of the others are going to go over and get tipped. My other colleague is actually being tipped now, and they're getting through him quite quickly. There's 2 of them working on it, so he's being tipped quite quick. So fingers crossed I won't be here too long. But a cracking run through, absolutely cracking run down. Let's say the sat-nav took me Bracknell way, and then on the M3, M25 anti-clockwise, and I flew through. No traffic whatsoever, not even coming through the Dartford. Didn't stop at the Dartford or anything. Straight off then, and straight into Thurrock, and job done. Brilliant little run. Fantastic. Wish every day was like that. Don't know what I'm going to be doing next. It's probably going to be Sevenoaks. Load of blocks, I would think. But I won't know until I ring him to tell him that I'm empty. Not going to be able to record anything tipping here because it's a secure site. That's why I'm just recording inside the cab now. So I won't be able to show anything outside, unfortunately. But it's really busy here. It's really, really busy. There goes one of my colleagues. He's on his way. So yeah, so it's just a case now waiting to get tipped. So I'll come back to you when I'm leaving here and let you know what time it is. It's now it's 8:53 now. So the guy next to me is moving, so I don't know where he's going to. But he's just saying, hey, maybe go around the back, maybe tip around the back. I don't know. Right, so I'm going to go in and clip my curtains ready, and I'll come back to you when I'm leaving, guys. Speak to you in a bit. Doodles.
Right, all done. I pulled out, just give the office a ring. And surprise, surprise, they'll ring me back in a bit. So I can't hang about here, so I'm going to make my way over to Thurrock Services. And while I was in there, approached by a gentleman named Grant, who watches my vlogs. Came up and said hello, so it was nice to meet you, Grant. Used to work for Keedwells, he now works for Nolan's. It was nice of him to come up and say hello, so yeah, it was really good to meet you, mate. Always nice to meet the people that watch. So that's 2 people that have seen me today. I don't know who it was on the motorbike earlier. As I said, if that was you on the motorbike, then leave a message below, say hello. So yeah, I'm going to head over to Thurrock Services now, use the facilities. I'll take my phone with me just in case they ring, but I don't expect a phone call within the next half hour, so we will see. I don't know whether it's going to be Tilbury or whether it's going to be Sevenoaks. Could be either or, but we will see. It's another glorious day. It's, time is it now? 10 o'clock. So I was in there an hour and a half, so that's not too bad. Been in there a lot longer beforehand. And it's what, 19 degrees already. So I think it's going to be a warm one today, which is nice. So I'll probably get the aircon going a bit later on. I'm alright at the moment, because I've just got on cold, just blowing low. But it might get so warm I might have to put the aircon on. This place is pretty straightforward to get to. Whether a lot of you know where Tesco's is in Thurrock, you got to go through the tunnel. It's literally just around the corner from there. got the Dartford crossing just over there to the right. Well, to the right and just slightly behind me actually. Oh, and there's Tesco's down there. Down in the little quarry where Tesco's is. It's literally just around the corner from there. Very, very simple to get to. It is a bit, ooh. If you'd only been there for the first time, it can get a bit confusing because you've got the name of wholesalers on the actual delivery notes, but it's the place it goes to is called Seabrook, and you just got that in very small writing in the columns below. And if you weren't sure, you could quite easily miss it. You could be going round and round in circles for this warehouse place that you're supposed to be going to, or the wholesalers, and you wouldn't find it. I gotta be honest, the first time I went there I missed it, because the sat-nav turns you right on the main road just before the actual next turning, which is what leads into the wholesalers, or into the Seabrook place, which is a big warehouse. So I don't know what they do with it. I don't know whether they export it out or what. I don't know what they do with it, but yeah, it's a pretty big place to deliver to, but they've just got such a small yard. Da 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 da. It just seems eerily quiet around you this morning. So I had a really good run in this morning coming down the M3 and that. So it was yeah, very unexpected, shall we say. Expecting some sort of delay, especially coming through the tunnels, but no, didn't get anything. Straight through. It's really good. Alright, I've got to go up one junction now to get to the services. Which is just off the A13 turning. So I head towards Tilbury and then come off for Tilbury. Not actually going down the 13. I'm going to be coming to this roundabout now and sort of doubling back on myself to go across, because its services is just literally across the other side there. I can't remember whether there's a McDonald's in this place. If there is, yes, I've still got time, 10:30. I might partake in a breakfast wrap. I just might. Let me out? Yes, yes. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you very much, buddy. Over there now for the services. So I gotta go all the way around the roundabout now and sort of double back on myself to get into the services. Even the A13 seems quiet. It's weird. It's normally really, really busy around here. That was still relatively early. Certainly don't miss that job. Lasted about 2 weeks for them. Too early morning for me. 2 AM starts every day. No. wonder how long it's going to be now before I get a phone call. I'll give it about 45 minutes. Because I want to get home today. I don't want to be out this Saturday. I was out last Saturday, and I don't normally do Saturdays. The only reason I didn't say anything last Saturday was because I was off Monday, Tuesday. So I still had a couple of days off, which was nice. If you're out Monday to Friday and you don't run in until a Saturday, you've literally got whatever time you get back on a Saturday, a Sunday, and then you're back in work again. So, and you get no time with anyone then either. Hopefully now in a few weeks' time, I will start getting home once or twice a week. That's what I've requested. Because I do miss Claire during the week and she misses me. Oh, here's the office. Blimey, surprise, surprise. All right, catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles.
Hey guys. Right, situation report. Excuse me, just had some lunch. As you know, I had the phone call as I was pulling to the services. I had to come into Silvertown to Tate & Lyle. I got your... What is it now? 12:10. I've been here an hour already. Took the paperwork over that I got from the gatehouse. Guy in there didn't even look at it. Just said, go sit in your cab, call you when we're ready. Thought that doesn't bode well. Don't know where it's going, what it's doing, when it's being delivered, not a clue. So it's just playing the waiting game on a Friday yet again. It's getting a bit beyond now. Every Friday. Yeah. Can't show you anything because it actually says on the paperwork. Cameras of any kind are not permitted on the property. So I'm not going to film outside. I took most of the cameras down. I've just put this one back up just to give you a quick update and let you know what's going on. So yeah, I'm just waiting at the moment now. I think I'm just loading a load of sugar. Going to Bristol somewhere. For when, I don't know. And where, I don't know. Just somewhere in Bristol, that's all I was told. So I'm gonna wait till I'm cold now and go from there. So as soon as I know anything different, I'll come back to you and let you know. So catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles.
Hey guys. London. Hate London. Have I ever said that before? Have I ever told you I hate London? I do. With a passion. I thought, coming out of Silvertown, be great, straight down to 13, across to Dartford, job done. No, Dartford's knackered. So, SatNav has given me the alternative route of going around the 406 to pick up the M4. That means going all the way around the outskirts of London, which is what I'm in at the moment. As you can see, it's not the best. I left Silvertown an hour ago, and well, an hour and 5 minutes ago actually, and I'm still on the outskirts of London. Did originally say I was going to get to my destination at 5:20. Now telling me I'm going to be there at 5:30, so I've lost 10 minutes coming around here. I might be able to gain something going back, but according to the boys listening to the chat, there's delays on the M4 westbound before the M5, and there's delays on the M5 south. Excuse me. The only other thing I can think of is maybe go the old A48 bridge and go into Avonmouth that way. We'll see what it's like when I get down there. I'm a couple of hours away from me yet, so may have cleared up, but I'm not going to hold my breath. And this is the fastest I've moved now for the last 40 minutes. Oh, spoke too soon. More traffic lights.
Red light camera.
So anything about the
Your destination at 5:32 p.m.
sat nav's off. Forgot what I was going to say then. Don't know. Gone. Gone. Yeah, so all the 406s is traffic lights after traffic lights after traffic lights. Oh, have I told you how much I hate London? Well, driving in it anyway. I think I moved better when I was driving through central London the last time I came to London than I am now on the outskirts of London. I don't know. 2, 1, and we should be changing in a minute. Here we go. Yo. I'm 42 tons at the moment. A little sugar I've got. 26 pallets of sugar on the back. Just over 40, I think it was 42,200. So quite heavy. And it doesn't help being in slow moving traffic all the time, because you got to pick speed back up again and then slow down and pick it back up and then slow down and pick it back up. Can you tell I'm a little bit disheartened? On a plus note though, I will be home tonight. I have plenty of time. Plenty. It's telling me, well, it's 3 hours away. 3 hours away from the destination. I've got 3 hours and 18 minutes drive time before I need another break. But then I got another 2 and a bit hours after that. So I can tip, have a break, and head back to Newport then. As long as I don't get caught up in much traffic. If I get caught up in any more traffic, then I might be struggling, because I got an 18-minute window. Sat-nav's telling me it's 30, but the sign's saying 40, so there we are, it's just changed now. It thought I was underneath.
Average speed.
So, see what time I'm going to get out of here. What have I got now? Still got a 10-minute delay somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on the M4. Maybe, I don't know. Not telling me where it is, it's just saying I got a delay. So it's gone down to 9 minutes now, so I'll probably go back up. Having a bit of a whinge, ain't I? Well, anyway, that's the update so far. Still coming out of London on the 406 North Circle up, and crack on. Well, there's Wembley in front, whether you can see that on the camera. Be Wembley Stadium. So I'll be coming around the M4 soon. M40 turn off is first, then it'll be for the M4. Actually, it might be an idea to come off of the M40 and join the 25 down one junction, and then pick up the M4. We see. See where these traffic delays are supposed to be. Alright, I've waffled on for 7 minutes now, so I'm gonna crack on, see how far I can get, see if I can get there without before I need a break, and yeah, I'll catch her on the way down somewhere, whether it's when I get to Bristol or before I get to Bristol, I don't know. But I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles. Hey guys, little update. Things aren't going great. They're really not. I'm on the M4 now. It took me 2 hours to get out of London. Actually hit the M4 at 3:30. It's 4:05 now. I've just passed junction 10. And as you can see, it's absolutely chock-a-block. My original time was 5:20 to get to Bristol. Then it went up to 5:53, and it's now just hit me with a 40-minute delay instead of a 20-minute or 30-minute, whatever it was. And it's now telling me it's 6:21. So I contacted the ad, asked them if they can contact the customer, see what time they're going to be there till. Because it's pointless me going down to Avonmouth if they're not going to be there. So I'm just waiting on a phone call now to say what time they're going to be there till. Because I'm going to need, the way things are now, that is 2 hours and 17 minutes driving time, and I have an hour and 56 minutes left before I need a break. So I'm going to need a break going down as well now, which will mean it'll be gone 7 o'clock before I get there. Don't think they're going to be there till then. So, waiting on a phone call. When I spoke to the office, I was due there at 5 to 6. I may have to ring them back again now and say, look, there's a major delay somewhere. Well, you can see there's lots of delays where I am now. It's stop-start traffic, start up for a little bit, and then it's back down to slow moving again. So I got a feeling I'm going to be taking this load back to Newport. But I'm going to need a break before I get back to Newport anyway, because I haven't got the hours to get there now. Before I need a break anyway. I got 3 hours 50 left driving on a 10, or 2 hours 50 on a 9. So all depends what I'm doing now, whether they're going to say just take it back to the yard and then get it delivered on Tuesday or whatever. I don't know. I mean, if they're there tomorrow, I don't mind coming in and delivering it tomorrow. Claire's in work, so I don't mind coming in tomorrow to deliver it, as long as I'm home tonight. So just have to wait and see if they ring me back and see what they say. I might give them another ring now, and because it's just gone up to 6:35 now, so I got a 50-minute delay somewhere now. Blimey! So it's just going up and up. There's just delays everywhere. It's holiday traffic, isn't it? Bank holiday on Monday, so everyone's shooting off for the weekend now. Knew this morning's traffic was too good to be true. So yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd give you an update of what's going on, how I'm getting on. So I'm just going to wait on the phone call now, find out what I'm doing, whether I'm taking it to the yard or whether I'm still delivering it. But I'm going to give them another ring now and say it's just gone up to 25 to 7 before I get there. So just have to wait and see. So I'll come back to you in a bit, let you know what's going on. Catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles.
Looking for a reason, driven by the heart, fighting for a season, but sadness fall apart. Tell me not to worry, tell me to be strong, be my true reminder of where my love belongs. We'll be cutting edge, make a brand new sketch. Fire in the heart, flipping hearts around. We'll be changing all that's wrong. And baby, hold on, bring it on. We'll be running the show, bring it on. Take it all as we go, bring it on. Let's go, bring it on. Let's roll the dice. Bring it on tonight. Let me take you higher, reaching for the sky, sitting by the fire. Here we are at last. We'll be cutting edge, make a brand new sketch. Fire in the heart, flipping hearts around. We'll be changing all that's wrong. And baby, hold on, bring it on. We'll be
Hey guys, right, I'm getting a bit tired now. Just pulling into Newport, as you can probably see.
100 yards, cross the road.
Excuse me.
The second exit, A48, Spitty Road.
Sat nav's off. I'll actually turn that off now. Right, route cleared. Right, I've still got the load on the back. There's one heck of a delay on the M4. Really bad delay on the M4. Coming through Reading, as you know, I think I spoke to you the last time, was just about Reading area on the M4. That was chock-a-block, and coming through where the original time was to get to the delivery was 5:20, it ended up being 6:50. The traffic was that bad at the time, so it got that bad I had to have a break on the way back down because it passed my drive, well, got close to my driving time. So I thought, but have a break. So I had 45 minutes in Les Delamere, and before I got to Les Delamere, obviously I rang the office again, as I said I was going to, and spoke to Adam, one of the other guys. Now, bearing in mind I spoke to 2 other people beforehand, and they were just saying, you know, get there when you can, blah 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 blah. Spoke to Adam, explained to him that I wouldn't get there till gone 7 o'clock because I'd had to have a break and everything else on the way through. So he said, oh, leave it with me, he said, come back to you in 5 minutes. Fair dues, 4 or 5 minutes, rang me back. He said, Matt, delivery's for Tuesday. Take it straight back to Newport. Simple as that. There was me panicking to not get it there, and the delivery's not till Tuesday. What can I say? I know, well, the one girl I was talking to, and there is new, so, and the other guy normally works nights, so, and I asked him this morning if it was for delivery for today when he gave me the job, and he said, yeah, he presumes so. But as it happens, it's a Tuesday delivery, so I've just got to drop it in the ad, and someone's going to deliver it on Tuesday. Could quite possibly be me, I don't know. At this present moment in time, I don't know if I'm working Monday. It is a bank holiday. Claire's working, so, and she's on a long day, so she's working 8 till 8:30. She got a 12.5-hour day on bank holiday Monday. So technically I could work rather than spend the day on me Todd. So I might ring him tomorrow or Sunday and see if there's anything to do on Monday. And that way then I get a day in lieu as well. Looking over there for the camera again. Yeah, that way then I get a day in lieu as well and I save my holiday. So, we'll see. See how I feel. So I had 2 days off this week, so short week this week. It'll be a short week next week work-wise, if I have Monday off. So, let's wait and see. I could quite possibly work next Saturday. Claire's working Saturday again, so who knows? We see how it goes. See what happens. Doesn't hurt to get the hours in. A couple of extra quid. So it's time's now 7:15 now. I'm just rolling up to the yard, as you can see. Well, not quite rolling up to the yard yet, but I will be shortly. It's a lot quieter down here than it normally is, obviously because it's Friday night. So when I get back to the yard now, I've got to drop this off, fuel up, AdBlue up. So I've got about half a tank of diesel, 3/4 a tank of AdBlue, so I'll fuel up ready for next week, do all my paperwork, and then head home. I do feel a little bit guilty because I was hoping I was going to get home a little bit earlier so I could go and pick Claire up from work. But unfortunately, not back in time. She finishes at 8:30 and I've got no chance of getting there before then. All travellers have gone. Apparently the gate's been fixed now, so we will soon see. Let's pull over. I got a car right behind me, so let's pull over out the way so he can overtake me. Let's see if this gate works, shall we? Hey, presto! It's working. I just hope there's some room to park the trailer. There's still a couple out as well. I know Gavin's out tonight. He's tipping out that
I'm listening.
I didn't say anything. Go away. Yeah, he's dropping that compactor, well, tipping the compactor in the morning. One of the Somerset boys here. Obviously running back in the morning. Right. Get this trailer packed. Jump to that cone. Unusual, there's only one brick wagon here. There's normally 3 here. And there we go. We're in. Oh, there's the other one. There's a third one missing. Can't still be out, surely. Right. That's me done. Oh, I just got one hitch from this now. Fuel up, add blue up, and then do my paperwork and shoot off home. Have a nice long weekend off and come back in Tuesday or maybe Monday, who knows. I'll find out. But yeah, so that's it for this week. Thank you very much for sticking with me for a day and a half. I know I started it late yesterday, but I got a bit of content in there. I got about 13 clips in there, so that's not too bad. That'll probably be just over an hour or so. So it shouldn't be too bad, and hopefully the stuff I've got in there is enjoyable. Yeah, so again, thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to me. Easy for me to say. Thank you very much for everyone that subscribed. I actually hit the 5,000 mark this week. I think it was Monday. So just amazing, absolutely brilliant. 5,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd ever get that many, but and it's still growing. Loving it. So thank you everyone that has subscribed. If you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, then please do so. Press that subscribe button, press the little bell icon to get your notifications of my videos going up. I have started to put more up on Instagram, Twitter, so keep an eye out for them. It's at Jenko Trucker on Twitter. It does come up as Trucker Jenko, but for some unknown reason it's gone in as at Jenko Trucker. Instagram, I'm Trucker Jenko, and obviously my Facebook page as well. I got over 1,000 people that's following me on the Facebook now, so that's nice. So go check them out. I do try and upload stuff every day now, whether it be on the Facebook, Instagram, or the Twitter. I do tend to do a little. I've done quite a bit on the Twitter this week, which is nice, and I'm getting a lot of likes and replies and retweets, and really good. So really enjoying that. So yeah, again, thank you for sticking with me, and whatever you're doing, be good, be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Toodles.